What is good, TBA Podcast? It's your boy Big Holly. We are back, and I got a special guest.
Got your boy, well, I'm not the special guest.
Sorry.
Co-host. It's your boy T, man. Tell your auntie I love her.
One day.
I'm keeping that going,
one
man.
Day,
that's going to be a continuous
somebody's nephew's going to give you the beats.
I'm going to put that on the shirt. Give me the what?
Give you the beats.
Pause.
Facts. but look, we got a special guest. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, everybody. I'm Dorcas O'Hire, a.k.a. Bola Billions.
Okay.
Billions.
Bola Billions.
What is Bola?
Bola is my name. My name is Ajibola.
Okay.
That means to wake up into wealth.
Ooh.
So, Bola
okay.
Billions. I'm here. We're at Chalmers African Cuisine.
Okay.
Located in Kennesaw. The best Nigerian restaurant ever.
Okay, now I met a guy named Chef Greg. All
Okay.
right. Do you know Chef Greg?
I don't know Chef Greg.
Oh, he has a restaurant in Dunwoody. I
Okay.
met him at the Jollof
Jollof
Festival. That was at Morris Brown.
Yes.
He has some good food, right?
Really?
I don't
Oh,
know.
man.
I don't know. Y'all might
There
have
you go.
to.
He trying to stir up
We
some.
might have to. We might
He
have
trying
to
to
taste
stir
off.
up. He
I
trying to
just
stir
let
up
you
some
be the judge.
controversy
I'll let you guys
already.
be the judge.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
man.
Okay.
What would you say is the best dish that y'all have here?
The best dish and the most popular dish are two different ones. Let me
Okay.
tell you.
Okay.
So the best dish I think we have here is that goosey soup.
Okay.
That's the best one. That's the one that people rant and rave about. The most popular is jollof rice.
Okay.
Yes. Our jollof rice, we got different types of meat that come with it and everything. And that's the most popular, and that's the one that everybody gets, like, on a daily basis, all day.
Okay. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never had Nigerian food before.
We got a Nigerian drink right
What a
here.
We got a
pity.
Nigerian
You wanna
drink.
bust it open?
We can go ahead and crack it open. We can go ahead
Do
and
you
crack
want to
it.
bust it open?
Pause. This guy here is going crazy.
All right. So we got it. Are you going?
We got it. Okay. So,
All right.
all right,
are
so
you
what
supposed to-
exactly is this?
Origin is like a spiced drink. I was over here with our friend, and we were trying to figure out all the flavors in it. Ginger, some lime, different types of fruits that you can't get here that you only
Yeah.
can get abroad. And it's really hard to compare to anything. You got to just try it. And it's an acquired taste.
So
Okay, so
tell
it's
me.
a little alcohol,
wh-
right?
And what is exactly is a goosey soup?
A goosey soup. So the term goosey comes from the actual melon seed that we use to prepare the soup, right?
Okay.
So it's the goosey. The fruit is a goosey, and of course the melon seeds that is a goosey as well.
Okay.
So that goosey is ground and it's fried and it's seasoned, and then the addition to it is the spinach, and it's all like a tomato-based, pepper-based soup, and you use it to eat with fufu, and it's so good.
I'm gonna be very, very, very
Uncultured?
ignorant. I'm uncultured. What is fufu? I've heard about it, but I don't know
Fufu
what it
is
is.
pounded yam.
Okay.
Not like your typical orange yam that you see in the store. It's a white yam.
Right.
It's a Ghana yam, and it's pounded. It's pounded, and then when you pound it and you boil it, it turns into this like doughy type texture type
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
And that's what you use to eat the soup. Now the pounded yam itself doesn't really have the flavor. It's the soup.
Okay.
You just use it's like using a spoon to eat something. You use the pounded yam just sets it off.
Okay.
Now this is my question.
Okay.
Why is it that you don't chew your fufu? Why?
Because it's swallow. You swallow it.
Wait, just like straight?
You swallow it.
So you don't? You just and just?
And you
Is it
swallow
like solid?
It is a solid, but it's like a dough.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to. Okay.
Like,
we
wait, is that just like the practice? Is there like a reason you don't?
You swallow it. You don't have time. Back in the day, when you were eating, when you're working and eating, you don't have time to be sitting there and chewing if you want to hurry up and eat.
Right.
So you get the food, you dip it, you swallow, and that gets them full faster and less time.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that. I
Yes.
didn't know that. Okay, that's.
So-
fun
That's
fact.
how it
Fun
originated.
fact. Okay.
The swallow, yeah.
Oh, so it's like a on the run food.
Yeah.
It's not really, but it's something that gets you full. It can get you
Get
full
full
really
quick.
fast.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
So it's just like if you eat anything, if you don't chew it and you just swallow, you're gonna get full pretty fast. So you dip it and you're just supposed to swallow it.
So it's not one of those things that you want to indulge and enjoy for a
You're
moment.
gonna have to because this flavors in the soup and everything. You're gonna have to enjoy it.
Okay.
And indulge in it. And then eating the meat, you're going to have to get all of those flavors and spices into it.
I'm gonna have to see what's going
You
on.
just have to
I
do
need
it. You have
see
to
a
just
menu.
try it and see.
I'm gonna have to try it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna try. You're gonna have to pop my my African food chair because I've
Yeah,
never
I
had it
will.
before. I've never had any before.
Yes.
So and this was pretty good too.
You like that?
It's like
This is
it's like
good.
sweet. It's
It
really
has
sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet.
I can't really like I can't grasp what it tastes like.
That's
There's ginger
the
in
thing,
it.
right?
There's
You
definitely
taste
ginger. There's definitely ginger.
And I love ginger. So anything with ginger is good to me.
Yeah, no, I like that a lot. You okay? You put me on
Some
game right
lime, you know, some type of
Yeah.
citrusy
Yeah,
thing
something.
going on with it.
now. Okay, so what was the inspiration or what motivated you to get this started? The restaurant started.
So my husband and I have wanted to do our own Nigerian restaurant for a while.
Right.
He has Cubana Hook. I don't know if you guys heard of that.
Okay.
It's in Austell. It's associated with Ayo Restaurant.
Mhm.
That's another Nigerian restaurant over there. So
Okay.
he has that. So we want to get our own thing. So this kind of fell into our lap in a great area. And the name came about is Chauma's African Cuisine. Chauma is my daughter, actually. It's our daughter.
Okay.
Yes. She's 6.
Shout out to Lil K.
Shout out to Chauma.
Shout out to her.
And she's just as charismatic and fun as I am, you know. And we wanted that vibe to kind of come into the restaurant. So we decided, let's just name it after Choma. I mean, it's catchy. People who are Nigerian, they know, oh, Choma is an Igbo name. So they'll know, oh, okay, are you guys Igbo? And we're like,
That's like IGBO, right?
yes, Igbo
Yeah.
name, yes,
Okay.
IGBO.
With this, okay, we're about to get all the
They're about to
questions.
get all into it now.
We're
I'm
getting into
excited.
Okay, I don't even know how to pronounce it. ABEG. How do you pronounce that?
A,
A beg, like
I beg. ABEG.
yeah. What does that mean?
It means it's literally I beg.
Oh,
I beg you.
Oh.
Please stop. I beg. And so it just turned into, you know, like a slang. So now it turns into, I beg. I
Yeah.
beg, stop. Yeah.
Because
Okay.
I always see like I'll be on Twitter all the time, and I'll be like in Nigerian Twitter a little bit, and I'll be like, yo, what does
that
this
mean?
Yeah. I beg. It's like, I beg you, please. You know what I'm saying? I beg,
Yeah.
stop. Or like, they translate into, oh my God, please stop. Or, you know,
Wow,
it's
okay.
that beg,
Okay.
I
You
beg.
putting us on game right now.
You know,
It's like it's a podcast with a lesson with it.
Exactly.
with
We got a
yeah.
good lesson, so definitely.
I'm not gonna
appreciate
lie. Like I went to the Jollof festival. I think I'm part Nigerian. After I ate the food,
it. Here you go.
listen, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm part Nigerian.
I think you are too. All of a sudden, you would be
Hey,
Igbo.
hey, man,
You would
listen.
definitely be an Igbo boy. I'm not Igbo. I'm Yoruba.
Okay.
Yes.
How many? What is that?
So that's it's just a different tribe. So there's
Okay.
many, what people don't understand is there's so many different tribes in Nigeria. It's not just Nigeria,
Right.
you know? There's so many different tribes in Nigeria. Just like the United States is not just the United States.
Mhm.
There's 50 states in the United States, you know? There's 30 countries in Nigeria, you know, in Nigeria.
Wow.
So there's different regions. Igbo people, they speak their language. Yoruba people speak their own language. The Hausa people speak their language. It's just so many different things, just so many different avenues. It's just like here in Georgia, maybe the people on the north side, they do how they do over there, and people on the south side do a different thing.
Right.
They
Yeah.
might sound different, you know?
Yeah.
It's the same way. Just
Okay.
because I'm Nigerian doesn't mean I can speak with all Nigerians, because this person's going to speak a different language than I did. They were going to grow up in a different side of Nigeria than I did.
Yeah.
So I
Their
might
slang
not
is
be able
different.
to necessarily communicate with them in their language. But what we do have in common is pidgin English. So that's where that I beg comes from.
Okay.
Pidgin
Pidgin,
English?
yes. It's like broken English.
Okay.
So we
yeah.
call it pidgin.
So are you from Nigeria? Were you born there?
I was born here.
Okay.
were you born?
Yes, I was born here. I was born in LaGrange, Georgia.
Oh,
Okay.
Shout out to
wow.
LaGrange.
Okay.
So what was it like coming up as like a like Nigerian rooted culture in America?
That's a really good question because it's really different. Like, it didn't matter. In our house, we were Nigerian. So whatever all the Akata, the American people did,
I'm glad she said that. Yo, what does akata mean, bro? No,
Yeah.
hold on. I need her to get her back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wait, we got to let her say it on the pod.
Yeah, we gotta let her get hers
Oh,
off.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
I didn't know y'all could hear this part.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So akata, what does akata mean?
That is American.
It means American.
That's a black American, actually.
So that's
Oh,
Is
yes.
that-
So
so that's
Well,
that's nigga.
no,
basically.
no.
Is that-
Okay, so do you know what FBA is?
FBA.
He be on the other side now. He be on Nigerian Twitter for real.
I don't
like,
know what FBA is.
Okay. So FBA is like it means Foundational Black American.
Oh man.
Oh,
my
okay.
goodness.
So
We talked about it.
they told me akata was like the N word. That's what they said. Is that not true?
In a
It
sense.
just means American person, right?
It's a black American. So a nigga is a black. Take that out. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. That's
I
ba-
mean,
okay.
but re-
That's what it boils down to.
basically-
So it's a nigga, basically. Okay, all right. That's what what I thought.
She was like, I
Okay.
knew it. I knew she was dissing me.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
But y'all don't use it like that though. It just means Black American.
We
I
don't
did
use it as a
not know
It's not a
this.
derogatory term for us now.
Okay.
You sure? Because I used to work at Chateau Lawn, and it was me, and I had a bunch of Nigerian
Yes.
coworkers, and they always called me that.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, what does that mean? They was like, oh, nothing. You're our friend. So whole time they was, oh,
Whole
okay.
time.
Okay.
Whole time,
Whole
but
time. Okay.
yeah.
Thank
So
you.
It's just like, every nationality has their term for a different nationality, right?
Okay.
For
Right.
example, gringo, they'll be like,
It's white
Hispanic
American.
people will say,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
gringo is a, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or something like that. Or we might say, I don't want to say it.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Be careful.
So everybody, so that's the term. But it's nothing derogatory.
Okay.
It's not derogatory. It's just a term that we use
Okay.
for a
got
Black
it.
American.
Okay, so back to growing up as like a Nigerian rooted in Atlanta.
Mhm.
How's that? Or
Yeah.
in Georgia?
Exactly. So like I was saying before, we in our house we were Nigerian. That's the way it is. Like we didn't, you gotta follow. The way we do things is the way we do things. Very
Right.
traditional,
Mm-hmm.
very direct. The way even the food we eat. I was lucky because my mom is a dietitian, so she knew how to cook all foods.
Right.
She didn't just cook us Nigerian food. She knew how to cook all foods. But we did always eat Nigerian food.
Yeah.
So the way we do things, the way we ran our house, the way our rules, our foundations, our traditions, is very serious, and it was followed all the way through up until now.
Okay.
No matter where we grew up, and no matter where we were, just because we were in Georgia and LaGrange in a small town doesn't mean that now we in Rome, we act as the Romans. No, it was
Yeah.
never like that, and you can't do that, and you definitely can't come out and try to change who you are because this is who we are. We embrace it, we love it, and that's just that.
So you never faced that challenge of like when you were in school, like going from being Nigerian, like 100% in the crib, and then going into like how schools are here.
Exactly.
So like,
definitely.
was it adjustment for you, or was it
It was an
easy?
adjustment, but I went to school with some Nigerians. I met a lot of Nigerians in school too.
Okay.
I went to Auburn University,
Oh, okay.
so I met a lot of Nigerians in school too. So that made it good. That made it so where I
Easy.
can relate to relate to both people,
Yeah.
Americans and Nigerians. So
Do you
that
feel
just
like
made
you
it
were
better.
accepted by or do you feel like you were grouped into like the Black Americans, or do you think you had like a separate treatment as like a?
Sometimes, definitely, if it was black and white, then you would be on the black side. But when it came to blacks, they'll definitely put you in the category
sure.
of Africans.
Yeah, okay.
We're black and you're African.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy, but we're all the same.
We're
but
all the
Yeah.
same. That's
definitely
crazy right there.
You'll get that, what I call like interracism. Like, just we're all black, but there's light-skinned black people, and then there's dark-skinned black people, and then there's Nigerians, and then there's Americans.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So how often do you go back to visit? Like,
I was in Nigeria 2 years ago.
okay.
Yeah. In
When you were
2021.
younger, did y'all go back often, or?
Mhm, I went, all the time. Like, I think the youngest I remember going was 8.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did
and
you ever
before
stay
then-
over there for like an extended amount of
The
time?
longest I stayed there was maybe like like 2 or 3 months.
Okay.
So like a summer, basically.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
So was going from being in America the whole year, then going to spend, like you said, 3 months in Nigeria.
yes. Oh,
How
gosh,
different
yes.
was it for you?
It was different. The time difference, number one. 6 hours time difference.
Forward or
Okay.
back?
They are
Forward.
6 hours up forward. They're
Okay.
6 hours ahead of us.
Jeez.
Yes. So the time difference, that was one thing. Just the food, everything was different for me. I mean, the way I talked, the way I did everything was different. They noticed me off bat. Like
Do you feel like when you went back to Nigeria that
You were-
they treated you differently than like?
yes.
Okay.
As a child, it was okay because I was a child and my parents were there to protect me, help me. As an adult, I would go to Nigeria. My husband would be like, "Don't talk until we leave the airport.
Don't
Oh,
talk.
why would he say that?
What?
Don't talk until we leave the airport, okay? Because you're a target. You are a
Because they can
target.
hear what like.
Yes. You're gonna already look American.
Right.
Mhm.
Trust me, you will. Then you start talking.
They're like, oh yeah, you don't live here. You don't
Easy.
live here. That's
Easy target.
crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What about when you say you look American? How could was it the clothes that you wore?
The clothes. You just look
It's how you
fresh.
carry
You
yourself.
just carry. Yeah. You just look American. You look like you're not from there.
But
And
no,
that's literally what they say. You just look of it. Like if you go someplace, you're gonna look like you're not from there.
That's
yeah.
true.
You
'cause
just
it's
will.
like,
You won't see it on yourself.
yeah.
But another person be like, oh, you can just tell he's not from right here. Like if you go to New York
yeah.
or something or
They
whatever,
go, yeah, he's not
you be
from
like, oh,
here.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
not from up here.
Yeah.
You could just
It
tell.
makes sense. It makes sense. That's crazy. So, did you find yourself being more uncomfortable when you would go back to Nigeria, or?
Never uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Never uncomfortable. Just very cautious.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it was not. It's funny when I look back at it, he was like, just no, for real, don't talk when we. Seriously, don't talk until we leave the airport.
Wow.
You know, yeah. And it's funny in hindsight, but really in actuality, he was like, for real, because you'll be a target for whoever.
Yeah.
People that might like you, people that might decide that, oh, they're from America, maybe they got some money.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and all that type of stuff. Or this is they come from it. They must have some things that you know that we
Yeah.
could get. It goes with it revolves around all of that. So it was more like a be careful type thing.
Yeah.
Like, but for real,
See, it's crazy because now that I'm older and I understand more about Nigeria, the money's there.
Mhm.
So when you go back, you would. I guess I wouldn't think that. Oh, they look at you like, oh, you got more than me. I would think it'd be the other way around because you know there's so much good over in
there
Nigeria.
is so
wealth
much good.
there.
There is so much good.
And the wealth, yeah.
Nigeria is so good, and it was so much better even before.
Right.
But you know, when we look at it, the people that run our country as, oh, they're not doing this, they're not doing that. They kind of are doing a really good job compared to countries that don't have a leadership like we have,
Right.
Yeah.
or they don't fall under the same government style that we have, like we were a
Okay.
democracy.
Right.
And Nigeria tried to be a democracy, even though they started as like a military rule type of country.
Yeah.
And they tried the democracy type thing, but once the government has been like so corrupt for so long, it's kind of hard to get out of that.
Yeah.
So it makes it difficult. So it starts from leadership. It does start at the top. It really does start up there, and then it dwindles down. So if they had really, really good leadership, ran the way it's supposed to win, Nigeria would be the wealthiest country in the world.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they provided oil for the United States for a very long time.
You think they would be more wealthy than Congo?
Dubai. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, she said that with passion. She looked at you like, yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about people who be like Nigerians feel like they're like the superior like country of Africa?
Every state, every person,
You're
every
gonna take pride.
citizen
You're gonna
feel
take
that
pride
way.
in you. You're gonna take
You're
pride
gonna
in
take
yours.
pride in you. You're gonna have patriotism for you, wherever country or whatever place
Right.
you
That-
live. A
that's
Ghanaian
okay.
will say, "Oh no, Ghana." At the Taste of Smyrna, somebody said, "Oh, let me come try my Ivorian." They're from Ivory Coast.
Okay.
If I bring my Ivorian rice to you, you will be like, "Oh, you know." It's so
Yeah.
much better than Nigeria, you know. So that every African country, I'm telling you, they're gonna feel that way, as passionate as I do about Nigeria, as they will about their own country.
So have you gave like other Nigerian countries cuisines like honest like tries when you tried it?
Yeah, I've tried them all. I
So
feel like this is
who
the last
has-
restaurant that
So what country has the best jollof rice?
Nigeria has the best jollof rice.
Oh, point at the camera. Say it again.
Nigeria has the best jollof rice. There's
Why-
no question.
What
about
makes it the
that.
best? What do you think?
The spices that we use that you only can get from Nigeria. So we
Okay.
can't even try. We don't even have to try.
See, now you making me curious. Now I gotta see what this jollof rice is talking about.
Yeah.
I've never had it before.
You're gonna try it today.
See,
Okay.
I think like if I blind taste test it, I wouldn't know the difference. Like I
And the
wanna,
jollof rices?
Yeah, I want to blind
would
taste
know.
test like jollof rice to see which one's the best.
You
want
would
to.
know.
No,
Because-
I'm not gonna say I know which ones. I want to see which one I end up saying.
Like
Which
you'd
one
be like,
you
oh,
was
this
in
was
the
the
same
best.
with?
Yeah.
So did you try different jollof rices at the jollof festival? when you
Yes,
went
but
to?
I didn't know like which one.
Which
so
one
I
was
couldn't
which?
tell you which one was which. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, different countries, they use different styles. There's so many different styles of rice. There's different ways to, cook the rice. There's so many different styles that you can do. But Nigerian jollof rice, there's just something about it.
Yeah. One thing
See,
that I
you
think
you convincing me
like
right.
African cuisine doesn't get enough credit for is like people hype like Jamaican patties,
Here you
but
go.
the African patties
Here you go.
The
are
meat pie?
crushing the Jamaican patties.
Thank you.
Okay.
I know.
It's not even close.
I already know. You can't even help it. You can't even contain yourself.
Like that day, I was like,
He
I've
was-
been lied
listen.
to my whole life.
Listen. I was with this man. This was what, 2 weeks ago. I'm gonna look in the camera. He said, and I quote, "Nigerian food was better than Jamaican food."
Yes,
It
100%.
is. What?
It's not even close.
It's not close.
No.
I have to
I don't
listen.
even think Jamaicans got the best food in the Caribbean.
Thank you.
Wow.
I just think
That's a
they got
bold
to
statement.
Tell
America
it.
first.
I don't
Like
have to say it.
Jamaican food became.
She's like, yeah, I'm not even engage in this
Yes.
conversation because I know the real. Okay, so I need to see what's going on.
That's
in
what I'm saying.
Nigerian
I
food,
think
man.
like
Because that's a bold statement.
music brings
telling you.
culture into countries.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think Bob Marley may have brought like Jamaican culture, like that music spread over here.
Right.
So Jamaican restaurants open. So people like identify Jamaican with Caribbean.
Right.
Oh, they have the best food. But when you go try the food, I just think it's a little different. You know, that's my opinion though.
Yeah.
So Nigerian food is better
Nigerian
than
food.
okay.
Do
We
you
gon-
have
we gon'
patties
see.
here?
We do have meat pie here. It's meat pie.
It's called meat,
Meat
pie.
pie.
It's called meat pie.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to see. Somebody bring me a menu.
Yes.
I need to see what the menu talking about before I get
Yes.
up out of here.
So how was it opening like a restaurant?
Yeah, what were some of the challenges you faced?
Okay. Outside of the restaurant, I'm a therapist.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm actually the director of rehab at a skilled nursing facility in Marietta.
Wow.
Okay.
I do occupational therapy. So that's what I do in the morning. In the evening, I come here and be at the restaurant.
Okay. A woman of many hats. Okay.
So
I like
totally
it.
two different things, right?
Yeah.
But the one common thing is customer service.
Right.
Yes.
So that's easy for me. Customer service is easy for me. I've been doing it for a long time since I've been in therapy. You know, that was the common thing. So then it was just kind of, okay, now let me I know the rules and regulations about how you got to do in healthcare as far as being healthy, make sure you're safe with everything. It's the same concept here.
Yeah.
They just got a little different. Now it's involving food.
Right.
Whereas that's people's health and their, their flexibility, here is with food and that kind of customer service thing. So it wasn't that hard for me. The hardest part was the actual footwork, the paperwork of actually doing the background stuff of opening any type of business.
Yeah.
That was the most difficult thing for me. The customer service, that's nothing.
Yeah.
So are all the recipes in here, are these all from you?
These are not all from me.
Okay.
They're from, it's just like most Nigerian people are going to cook their food almost kind of the same way. So our main chef is not here today. She doesn't come on Sundays. But it's mainly a combination of our recipes.
Okay.
Oh, I know that doing jollof rice this way with this is the best way to do it. But now that we're cooking in bulk, we
Yeah.
got to kind of make sure that it still gets the same taste, the same quality as we're cooking for the masses, you know?
Right.
Okay.
So it's a kind of a combination of all our recipes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what else Nigerians have better than Jamaicans?
Here we
What
go.
else?
Mac and cheese,
You know,
for sure.
Imagine that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Jamaican mac and cheese was not like that for me. So I think the best macaroni and cheese on the planet is my mother's.
Yeah, I think,
Okay.
I think,
All right, that's fine.
Now, let me be honest. I think Black Americans have the best mac and cheese.
Okay.
Okay.
For
we can
sure,
take that. We can take
100%.
that. Yeah. Black American.
Black Americans.
Black American.
Americans.
But we'll see though.
He said
We got the peanut gallery in the back.
Yo. this is a lot of kiki haha on the
Yeah.
side over
Yeah.
there. Okay. Nah, she got a little
No, but
offended.
her mac and cheese
It's like
is-
that?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, you make a mac and cheese like that?
Yeah, y'all might need to get her recipe. In here.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Do you have a mac and cheese in here?
No.
Okay,
no.
I was about to say. I
We're
need to
not
see
we're
that.
not really big cheese eaters.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't
feel
really
it.
eat much cheese. Yeah, we don't really eat much cheese.
So
and
how
like
is it
we
getting-
as in Nigerians don't really eat.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So if you had to label what Nigerian food was, like obviously there's no cheese, like what do you say it consists of?
It consists of a lot of starch, unfortunately, because of the rice.
Okay.
The yam, and the melon that we use in the goosey soup, and then the beans we use a lot because we do moi moi, which is another very nice Nigerian food. But the good thing about it is it's all organic, right? So the food that they use, that they cook with in Nigeria, 100% organic. That's the difference between Nigerian food or any African food, or it's a lot of other countries than American food.
Yeah.
Ours is, you understand? All of it is natural. Everything comes straight from the earth. Like there's no, when I go to Nigeria, I notice don't keep a lot of food in the fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It be that day, what we're gonna eat for today. We're gonna go get the chicken,
Okay.
pluck the chicken, gut the chicken, cook the chicken down today.
Yeah.
That's what we're having today. Because a lot of them might not even have, in Nigeria, the electricity doesn't run like it runs here. It cuts off a lot at a certain time of the day.
Okay.
In
Right.
certain places. So you won't have where you can keep food overnight anyway. So what you cook for that day is what you're gonna eat for that day, and you made it fresh that day. You went to go get the chicken from scratch. You plucked it, you cut it, you gutted it up, you skinned it, you boiled it, you cooked it that day. You went to go get the rice, you went to go get the peppers, you went to go get all those things. Even when we do coconut rice, you go get the coconut, you break the coconut, you press the coconut, you blend the coconut, and not even blend it, like she just blended it. We have blenders in America. You pound it. It's a hard work to cook it.
I bet it is.
Like, I think that's
That's
why,
crazy.
like,
But the food's probably super fresh.
It
This
is
the
so fresh,
freshness.
and it's so
Freshness.
good for you. And so you'll be wondering, like, how can all these Chinese people eat so much rice and then none of them are overweight? Because
They're working.
And no, it's the organic of that rice is not the same. The way we cook it is not the same. It's organic.
Yeah.
You know, and
like
then
real organic, not
Yes.
American organic.
not
It's
American
still
organic.
processed organic here.
This organic, what we say here, is still there's some process in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That organic, they gonna get it outside, straight from the ground, and start,
Yeah.
right there, or going to the farm and getting the chicken straight from right there with no, what do they put in chicken?
Additives and hormones and all that.
hormones.
HGH. all
No,
that
chickens
shit.
aren't even that big.
Chickens be swollen in America, bro. I swear to God.
Chickens are not even that big. They're not.
How do you feel like the portion size is different from America and Nigeria?
We try to act like we do portion size here, and we kind of do sometimes. But with Nigerians, it's like they don't see no portion size. It's just whatever they,
To
there
get
is
full.
no the triangle that shows okay this and that. It's
Yeah.
just what they want, and it's all organic. I'm telling you, people over there are not dying of cancer and all these diseases like we do over here like that. They're not. Honestly, I don't really know any Nigerian. And a lot of stuff too goes undiagnosed.
Yeah.
True.
That's true. But I don't really know personally any Nigerian that was in Nigeria that died of cancer or all these congestive heart failure and high blood pressure and cholesterol like they do here
It's time to move, man.
over there.
Yeah.
It's time to move.
I
'cause
really don't.
once-
And they eat pounded yam all the time. They eat the fufu and they eat the rice,
I felt good after eating Nigerian food. I was like, yo, I feel like I could
take on the world.
go
huh?
build
And
the
you're gonna
Empire
you're
State
gonna
Building.
eat that good food. You're gonna have a you're gonna have a good bowel movement, and you're gonna just be so good for the day. Like you're just gonna be so
What?
it's different.
American food.
Even a lot of the foods we have here, we import it so that you can get that fresh, really good, authentic Nigerian taste.
That's what's up.
Yes.
We gonna have
What kind of fruit do y'all have over there? Like, what's the fruit that y'all eat over there?
A lot of the
some more of
tropical
this.
fruits like pineapple.
Okay.
Pineapple over there is a different story. I don't even understand, but it's so good. Like I said, maybe everything is fresh. The oranges, the pineapples, the cassava, the
What is
papaya.
cassava?
It's a fruit?
Oh,
Like, it's a melon.
it's yeah, and then they use kind of like the leaf. We use the whole fruit for different types of things, and the whole
Yeah.
plant for different types of things. Like they use everything. We use the whole the whole fruit, the whole.
Yeah, no part of it
everything.
goes to waste.
Yeah, no, even like I told you, the seed
Yeah.
from the melon of their goosey, that's what they use inside their goosey soup to make it what it is.
Okay.
Yes. And it's also good for you. It's so organic, everything. Honestly.
So, I've been eating wrong my whole life.
Your
That's
whole
what you're
life.
telling me.
You should have just started with Nigerian
I
food
should
from
have
the
just
beginning.
yeah.
And you would have lived
I'm
now.
about to adopt Nigerian culture, man.
We're going
I'm
to
finna be change my nationality.
Oh, yeah, you might want to finish that.
Yeah, let me fix that. Transnationality, is it? I don't know.
Transnational.
Transnational, yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah.
the word. I'm finna change up, man. Not the
I
other
think
kind.
I think once you taste it, like, cause I was the same. I be joking. Like, if I haven't tasted nothing, I'll act like it's the worst thing in the world.
I'm like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I haven't tasted it, my mind is made up that yeah, it's nasty. I haven't had it for a reason.
Yes. I'm like that
So-
too, though. I'm really like that. I don't like to try new stuff like that. 'Cause
But I'm
I gotta
gonna get adventurous in here.
Yes,
I'm gonna get it
you
because it
can
smell.
try it.
Y'all can't smell it. If you could smell through the camera what I'm smelling, listen, you'd be convinced.
The kitchen
I'm
is right over there.
The kitchen's right there, and it's got me curious.
my
I'm like, what's
God.
going on
Gonna
over
like
there?
it.
What's she doing?
She's
I'm
blending
gonna
she's
have
blending
to
the
see.
peppers.
What is
Yeah.
puff?
Puff puff. Ooh, I love puff puff.
What is that?
Puff puff is like that's one of the things. It's just like it's because we have really many desserts in Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
They really don't use a lot of sugar in Nigeria, honestly. Even though we're the leader of the producer of sugar cane, but they really don't use a lot of sugar for anything in Nigeria, which is probably why a lot of them are not diabetics over there.
Yeah.
They don't use
Wow.
sugar for much of anything. But it's like a dough. It's a dessert. It's kind of like a Nigerian donut.
Okay.
without the glaze.
I like
So it's
donuts.
yeah.
You got
You'll
them
love
here?
Puff Puff. We have them here.
Okay.
We do have them here. You'll love it. It's like a dough, and you drop it, you fry it, and you just eat it like that, and it's so good. And I'm actually doing an event on October 11th. It's with House of Afrobeats. You guys should go follow her. House of Afrobeats.
Put it in the calendar now.
We're doing like this real luxury dinner, and
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
gonna feature it. I'm gonna bring my foods and everything, and I'm gonna have Oreo Puff Puff.
Oreo?
Oreo.
Now I like some Oreos. Now you got my attention.
Did they say
I'll
Oreo
go
at the
through a
same time?
double stuffed Oreo.
I'm a dessert person.
Yeah.
I'm a big dessert.
Me too.
really
You know,
junk food
I
junkie.
am too. I love sweets, and so but Nigerians don't have a lot of sweets. You know.
Yeah.
So
I'm
it's
trying to
puff-
remix what we do have.
So y'all have Puff Puff. What else do y'all have that as like a dessert?
And chin chin. Those are the main two desserts we have. Chin chin is like
Bless
a
you.
small, crunchy, little sweet little thing that you just snack on it. You can just snack
Chin
on it.
chin?
Chin
Called
chin.
chin chin. Yeah,
Is that here as well?
that's here too.
Okay. Yeah, you got my attention. You got my attention.
So how was
Yes.
it to get foot traffic into your restaurant once
Yeah.
you like established it?
That's an ongoing thing.
Right.
You guys know that. You always
Oh,
have
yeah.
to do something to promote. So I'm kind of like a private person, you know. So it was kind of hard for me to start the social media thing. I just did the restaurant social media not even too long ago. That was the last thing I did because I never had a Instagram. I don't even have a personal Instagram.
What?
Wow.
I
In
never had
2023?
As
never
a
had an
born
Instagram.
American, that's crazy.
No Instagram, no Twitter, no Facebook.
I have a
How-
Facebook.
Okay,
How
all
old
right.
are you?
I'm 35.
No way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
I thought you was my age. I'm telling you, look.
How old are you?
27.
Oh, I'm 35.
Black don't
have
crack.
three
I'm
kids.
telling you, man. They just
Especially
don't
when
crack.
you eat Nigerian food.
Especially when you eat Nigerian food, apparently.
Obviously.
Because I'm going to be honest with you. I would have never guessed that.
Yeah,
I thought you was in
okay.
your 20s, for real.
No, I'm 35.
What?
Yes.
Man, I'm trying to. Okay. All right. So Nigerian food. What else? What else do you do? Do you like? I'm trying to think because you're an occupational therapist.
Yes.
All right. So you just stay active and stay busy.
Yeah. All day.
Man, okay. So that's the recipe.
Yeah.
Eat Nigerian food and stay busy.
Stay busy.
That's
Drink
all
water.
it is. That's all
Mind
it
your
takes.
business.
Drink water and mind your business.
Hey, man.
Hey man, look.
She's preaching right
She's
now.
preaching right now.
Drink water
Listen.
and mind
So,
your
as an
business.
occupational therapist, what would be your suggestions for people to get rid of sciatic nerve pain?
Boy.
That's one we get all the time, right?
Really?
And stretching is a really big thing that we forget that we don't do.
At
And we
all.
think even though because we think stretching goes with exercising, and it does, but stretching on its own, you should
It's
do
an
that.
exercise.
Is an exercise, and you should do that all the time. You should do it every day, as a matter of fact. Stretching is a big thing. We get a lot of patients that come in with sciatica, and friends that I know that have sciatica. You have to stretch. You have to every day. Just get down there and stretch your whole entire body because it comes from, pressure in your back, and that sciatic nerve. Once it gets pressure, it's gonna shoot all the way down your back, all the way down to your leg.
Yeah.
So if you're not stretching yourself out and doing nothing, you're gonna be subject to get sciatica.
What is like good stretches for sciatic nerve pain?
I like to do wall stretches for sciatic nerve. I don't want to get on the wall and show you exactly. I can show you on camera. You're gonna
You
video.
like
You're gonna
explain
record
it,
me
though.
Yeah,
doing
you
it.
gotta get on the wall right now. That'd be kind of
It's
crazy.
kind of hard to tell you how to do without getting on the wall, but you get your front against the wall.
Okay.
You gotta put your leg up against the wall too. You press your body into
Oh,
it.
I can't
Oh,
even do that.
wow.
And then you relax, and then you press your body into the wall, and then you can have somebody push you into the wall too.
Mhm.
Turn around the other way, and they kind of push you against the wall, so you can stretch. That's good for your back, your leg that you can't really stretch out good, and your glutes. That's a good one too. And
Okay.
then lying on the floor, butt against the wall, legs up. That's a good one too.
Oh, wow.
That's gonna really get that sciatic nerve, because that sciatic nerve runs from right here all the way down to your leg. So those wall stretches, so good. Your arm against it, just you against it. Put your leg up, press yourself against the wall. Very, very, very good stretches.
Man, you heard
Or
it here
sciatica.
first. Come to Shelma's
Go
African
to the
cuisine.
chiropractor too.
Not only
So-
do you get good food, but you get OT
You get life
advice.
lessons, you
Like
get OT.
what?
So do you think like,
crazy.
Okay.
because a lot of people say like chiropractic services aren't like a
a
good
finesse.
practice. So would you advocate for like chiropractic?
I would.
Really?
I would. That adjustment in your body, you need it. Over time, you need it. Even babies. You know how babies, newborns are in your stomach,
Yeah.
and they're all like crunched
Bunched
up in
up.
there. Something that my mom used to do too for all of my kids. She did it. Nigerians, they stretch their babies out. I mean, yeah. You know how they all like this? Those newborn babies, stretch them out. I'm telling you, they sleep so much better. They won't be crying all the time.
Parenting
It's a
advice.
relief.
Yeah, this is
Just in
parenting
case,
advice.
just in
Let
case you
ya-
need. Just in case.
My mom comes over, she would wash the baby and massage the baby and stretch the baby. I'm telling you, joints out, that baby will sleep forever. Yes.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's
Learning
like
a lot today.
and
That's
that's like
game
an
right there. I didn't know
adjustment.
that.
That's like going to the. That's what the chiropractor does. They're gonna adjust all your bones from head to toe up, your neck, everything. It's the same thing. You stretching your baby out, stretching those legs out because they're all bunched up in there like this. It's so much better.
Okay.
It's so good for them.
So since we're talking about babies and stuff, I know you have kids. How do you balance your time with your kids and being an OT and owning a restaurant?
It's tough, and it takes a village. I will
Yeah.
tell you that. Me and my husband, we make it work though. We do make it work, and we have really good close. I don't like to really let anybody just babysit my kids and keep my kids. They're always with family.
Yeah.
Right.
Like right now, they were with each other at my in-laws' house, or they're with my husband, or they're with my mother-in-law, or with my mom, or a very close babysitter grandmother that we
Yeah.
have. That's kind of how we like to keep it.
Okay.
And they're all Nigerian.
Oh yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
good. So do you find any challenges between because your husband's a business owner, you're a business owner, and you have your things going? Do y'all have any challenges amongst y'all?
Oh
Like you
yeah,
two?
yeah. Time for ourselves
Yeah.
is the biggest challenge. Time, just our own time for ourselves. That's the biggest challenge.
So how do y'all find time to like have the romance and stuff?
Well,
You can walk.
You good?
You can walk
You good.
past if you need to. You go ahead.
on Sundays like this, I would have been at home with my husband romancing, but I came to
Okay.
do y'all.
Oh
Thank
man,
you, what you
we
got.
Thank
appreciate your time.
Yes.
We're so sorry. We're so sorry that we took time for your beautiful wife. It's
listen,
our
listen.
apologies.
But hopefully people see the logo, come in here, shop,
Yeah.
get some more employees, and you right back at
And
the
you
crib.
back at the crib.
That was the thing. Thank God for Tessie. Shout out to Tessie. She's
Shout
great.
out.
Shout out to her because she made it possible for me to not always be here,
Yeah.
and she could run the fort. Shout out to her. She's
Who
great.
cooked better, you or Tessie?
Say it now before she come back out. Say it now before she gets back out here.
Tessie can cook better than
Okay,
me.
all right.
Good answer.
I ain't
W
gonna
boss.
Great answer. Because
She's
she'd have been
good.
like, oh, really? That's a bet.
Yeah,
Cook
right.
all this tomorrow by
I'm out
yourself.
here deuces.
What were like some of the like disagreements that y'all had, like with you building your business, him building his business, and having to build a family at the same time?
Well, it's not really his business and my business. It's our businesses.
Okay.
Hey,
W.
that's it.
Our word.
Our word.
That's the truth. It's our businesses. So this is I'm here more than he is because he's always over there, but
Yeah.
he has just as much as a say and a say so. And, whatever how we run this, and then him being over there and me being over here. So
Yeah.
it's our business. We have to do it together. He has more experience in restaurant, and obviously I'm healthcare. I'm all healthcare.
Right.
This was new for me. So he knows how to do this. He knows how to run the business. He knows what's best, down to what forks to use, to what plates to use is going, why to do it that way, and what makes sense, and what they come to check for when they. He knows all that. So I learned all that from him.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope.
W.
That's dope. Sounds like a very strong and healthy relationship.
Yes.
Because if y'all can do business together, I know it's easy just to love each other.
Yeah. It's harder to do business together because then he's a business-minded person.
Yeah.
I'm more sympathetic and empathetic, and the person's feeling. He's like,
Yeah.
make the money. That's what makes sense.
How often do y'all like put down work? Like obviously, like when you own a restaurant, that's
Yeah.
like
It's
it
all-
has
it's
to
all the time.
open.
Yeah.
You
You
know, when
like-
we get home though, we don't really talk a lot about the restaurant that much.
That's good.
Okay.
That's good.
And I don't talk about work like that either when we get home. When we get home, we talk about whatever is going on, whatever latest thing is going on, whatever gossip is going on, whatever,
Right.
whatever.
Yeah.
And
Work
we
stays
talk
at work.
more about business on the phone
Okay.
throughout the day, text message throughout the day. But when we're in person, we don't really talk much about the business unless it's something important. Oh, so and so said they're coming today or whatever, or Tessie said she can't be today. Who's going? That type of thing. If it's emergency, but we don't really talk about it to each other. Like when we get to it together, we talked about business on the phone or text messages. Yeah,
That's good. Y'all keep work at work, and
Yeah.
that's a good balance. That's a good balance. Keeping work and y'all's love separate.
Yes,
So that's good. That's
separate.
really good.
That's good.
Yes.
I'm happy to hear that, honestly, because
Thank you.
that's not a common thing.
I know.
It's not a
True.
common thing.
It's
to
not
be completely
easy.
honest.
It's not
Yeah,
easy.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's really crazy. So, I have to ask.
Do you think people like who like lean their heads a lot, they'll develop like neck pain?
What?
I'm just asking.
What kind of question is that? He just threw me
Dude,
off.
hold up. Do you think like
I didn't remember what I was going to ask
Hold on.
anymore.
That was
hold on. You keep your question. You think posture is important?
Posture is so important.
Let me sit up straight then.
As I am right here,
Let me sit
I
up
keep
straight.
I keep sitting up because it's so important. It is.
Okay, I'm sorry. You can go back.
That's
to your question.
why.
I
Then
said
that's
lose
why
out.
because we get so comfortable with just slashing and being like that. That's why it's important. You got to go to the chiropractor. They're gonna get all them nooks and crannies out, and you're gonna just have better posture.
Yeah.
Just go, try it, and see. You're gonna. It makes you feel so much better everywhere.
So
So if you to answer the question, if you hold your neck this way, you're gonna have neck problems. Yes.
Okay.
So this is for all
Like-
the people
Can't
that be
do
on the
that.
phone. So if
Yeah.
you're on the phone too much,
Yes.
Or like in people business like this. like,
Too much.
Yeah, for sure.
Your neck's gonna hurt because you shouldn't be in folks' business
you
anyway.
shouldn't be in folks' business.
Yeah.
So put your neck
She's
back.
spitting right now.
Yeah,
She's
she really
spitting.
is.
Now we're gonna-
He over here sending slick shots.
I'm trolling. I'm
He's
trolling.
sending
I'm
slick
trolling.
shots. So what do you, as a family, because I know you have the business and everything, when y'all take a step away from all this, do y'all go on vacations? Like, what is your vacation spots? Like, what do y'all do?
Our vacation, we take a really big vacation. Honestly, I'm telling you, we're going to Nigeria.
Okay.
We have a ball in Nigeria. We have a house there. We have a lot of our family is there. Most of his family is there, and we just, they treat us so good. We just have a ball. That's really the ideal vacation for us because we're comfortable. We have people that we trust to watch our kids. That's the main thing for us, to make sure our kids are
Yeah.
safe and everything. And we just have a ball in Nigeria every time.
That's good. That's good. So your kids have a good understanding of where they're from too.
Oh yeah.
Good.
They always want to go. They always ask, "Can we go to Nigeria? We going to Nigeria? We going to Nigeria? Can we go to Nigeria?" Yeah.
Have you ever thought about moving and staying there?
No way.
No way.
Nah.
Hold on. Why?
No, you answered that way too quick. Way too quick. Why?
Because I'm so certain of that answer. That's why I answered that.
Is there a reason?
Yeah, what would you say the
Listen,
reason?
we're spoiled here with the luck. You think that if you pay your bill, you have lights and water and electricity and everything and the traffic law. You don't even think it's the smallest things, right? The traffic stops.
The stoplights.
Like stoplights?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
There aren't any. There are not many.
Oh.
Like, that's a big deal. I will not drive in Nigeria. They don't have no rules.
Oh, so let's just do what you gotta
see what
do.
I'm saying? And we think we have too many rules. They don't have enough rules.
Okay.
That right there. Just the basics that we have here and that they don't have there. I'm already used to it here. Now I need to have it. I need to always make sure when I go in my room or in the bathroom and turn the light on,
It's
the
gonna
light
be
gonna
on.
come on.
Yeah.
So at what times of the day do they cut the electricity off? In
A lot of
Nigeria?
times they cut it off at about 7 p.m. when it's dark outside.
For the
For the whole night.
Hold on, so you have like no lights in your house?
No
But we have a
electricity.
generator though.
Okay.
So in our house particularly, we have a generator. So when the lights go off, the generator kick on, and then it'd be like the lights never went off.
Oh,
But a lot of
okay.
people might not have that luxury of having a generator. So when the lights go off, they off.
How do you run it? Like oil?
It's gas.
Oh,
Okay.
gas.
Yes.
Wait. So you might have just lost me here for a second.
Okay, let's
When
go
all
back.
the electricity goes, so there's no AC.
Mm-mm.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was a big
Yeah, he
thing.
heard enough.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to go
feel you.
visit.
Yeah,
but
Africa?
It's over with.
No,
It's a
that's like-
wrap.
Africa's
Look at her,
like,
she like, no.
right by the equator, right?
It's hell hot there.
I
I'm
know,
good.
and that's the thing. That's the only thing I'd be like, oh my God.
So you got to just deal with it.
You gotta just deal with it. You gotta just deal with it.
Oh yeah.
You do.
That might be off my list of things I want to do now.
Like,
You
but
do
if you
need
saying
that
like a
shit.
But if you
hotel
good,
over
yeah,
there,
if you if you
Okay,
say good
okay.
yeah, you're not gonna have a problem like that. But I'm saying the people that every day that just
That
live
live
there
there?
on a on a normal that are just the average middle class working citizen. might not have a generator. They might not have, so they just. But they already cool. They used to it. They straight. We the ones that have the issue because we come over there. They're wearing jackets over there. And
right
I'm
now?
like, yeah, and I'm like,
throw this microphone
what
right
happened?
here.
No, for real. No, that's the same thing.
Wearing a jacket, because I can
That's
only
the same thing I said. Okay,
imagine.
no, here's the story. We were in the market. The market is something we go to every day. It's just like going to the mall. Let's say you go to just to hang out, and our family members have their own store, whatever they sell. She sells ladies underclothes.
Okay.
All that. That's her market, right? So across the way, they do hair over there in their market. These people right here, they have a big old shop. They do market right there. They do hair right there. And this guy came up. He had on a black leather jacket. I'm not lying.
In the middle of the summer.
How hot was that?
What do you mean in the middle of the summer? There is only summer.
Oh,
They have the
true.
rain.
True.
They have dry season and rainy season. Dry season and rainy season. But the whole time it's still
Hot.
Shit. And I was like, what is going on? And just looking at him, it just made me sweat even more.
Was he sweating?
I already sweat easily. He wasn't even sweating.
Oh,
That's
so
the thing. He wasn't even sweating.
So he do this. That's his
He
thing.
do that, yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
He do that, So
a leather coat in
that's
Africa is insane.
man, I was stunned.
What
But he
is
wasn't
like
even
the
sweating.
temperatures over there?
What's the what?
What are like the temperatures over there?
Hot and hotter.
Yeah. 90s and 100s. I mean,
What's the low? Like, do y'all ever get
the
to
low?
like
If it's to them, if it's what they call, they have what they call Hamatan. That's like a certain amount time of the year where it's a little bit cooler, right? Which is like a little bit cooler, meaning 85.
a little bit cooler
Or
is
80.
85?
Or like 77. That's like cool for them.
Oh, so they're like, oh, it's wintertime outside for real.
That's for them. That's cool for them. But
Yeah.
that's the lowest it's gonna get.
That's insane.
That's the lowest, 70s, maybe. If it gets there, that means, ooh, that's a real, it's not gonna,
What?
So what do you think like the biggest misconception that Black Americans have about like African countries?
That's a good question.
That's a very
I
good
think
question.
the biggest misconception is that Africans as a whole, or Africa as a whole, doesn't have the luxuries that we have. But we do. You just have to look at it. It's a lot of times it's in a different way, though. For example, they think like, oh, because we're in Africa, we don't have the infrastructure that they have. We do. As a matter of fact, those architectures are much better than the ones here, actually. Yes. They don't, and that's even without having the tools that you need to do, like all the cranes and the bulldozers and things that we have here at an excess. They might not even always have access to that, but by hand, they can create a lot of really nice infrastructure, architecture, furniture, art. Like somebody made our furniture in our house by hand. Yes, so it's on another level. When they do buildings and create houses and stuff in Nigeria, it's on another level. It's just like them doing, when they do housing and stuff in Dubai, you see how magnificent, and because their mind is on a totally different level. And they know they have to do this with less tools than we have. So they're, they're making it make sure, okay, we're doing this by hand, or we're doing this, but what we got, it's going to be strong. It's going to be fortified. There's nothing, ain't no tornado or hurricane coming to knock none of their stuff down. It's not going anywhere. It's stone. It's not going to
real
move.
materials
See,
out
here
there.
they build it and say, just buy insurance.
Just buy
buddy.
your
get
house,
you some
and then when the
insurance.
hurricane and
We're gonna
your
build
roof
you
get
some
blown
aluminum
off,
foil house.
we'll just get you a new one.
Yeah.
The roof's not going anywhere over there. The foundation is solid.
Yeah, here they build your house out of aluminum foil.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
seriously,
nah,
and then
for real.
you'll be disappointed, and so over
What?
there everything is stone. There's no wood and it's
Nothing's moving.
stone. Everything, the floor is granite. All their stuff, their tile they get, it comes from Italy. They don't even get anything from here. So all their stone and tile and granite is solid.
We need
It's
to do
like
better.
no other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need
So
to do
when
better
you
here.
when you really, if you want to go to Nigeria, you should go.
That's what
And you
like,
visit like Banana Island or Victoria Island or Lekki and things like that, and you'll see all the luxuries that you be like, oh, you never knew Nigeria could be like this. It is.
Like I remember I showed my friend in like 2014, right?
Yeah.
I showed him a picture of Lagos, Nigeria. And he was like, they got
There's no
buildings
way.
over there?
Yeah.
Yo,
I'm like, dog.
they got buildings is crazy.
Yeah. But that's the biggest misconception.
They just think it's dirt and grass and
Yeah,
trees.
I thought they live in
That's
like huts and
crazy.
stuff. That's what he said.
Yeah, and teepees and some crazy shit like that.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
that's the biggest misconception. That's why. I
So,
say
what do you
that.
think the biggest misconception that Africans have about Black Americans?
There's not many because a lot of the things I'm telling you, the misconception that you might think is a misconception to be real true.
Like what? What do you think?
I can't wait to hear this.
Get in your bag real quick.
Because I'm a Black American. I want to know about me.
we don't know what Nigerians think about
Tell me
you.
about me.
One of the biggest ones is laziness.
Oh, I'm about to cook. I'm about to cook. All right. Okay, listen. You believe that slavery happened. The people who built all of these things, some of the best farmers, the
Yes.
best croppers, the
Yes.
best all of that. The propaganda that America sold you is that a couple generations later they became lazy. That's crazy. Like these people,
Because they're thinking like
Uh-huh.
those slaves that probably was African really anyway.
Yeah.
That's how they was even able to even work that hard. You
okay.
get what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so there is history too of African slaves. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of them slaves they got from Africa. You know how that's the thing.
Yeah.
They got slaves from Africa
Yeah.
because they were hard working.
So do they consider from
Whatever Tessie is cooking smells
African
really
per-
good.
It's
You said
what?
what?
I said whatever Tessie is cooking
She is
smells.
going
Tessie, what are you
crazy
cooking?
over there.
Yeah.
Tessie,
She's in her
what are you
bag.
cooking? It smells so good. It smells so good.
So what happened?
So like
Can you
from,
do the jollof rice and the goosey soup?
from African perspective, right?
Jollof rice and goosey soup. Can you do that? Are you gonna try goat?
Who?
Whatever you think is the best.
What are you saying like that?
He said goat.
Yeah.
Like the animal?
ah.
Go, try it. Go ahead, try it.
What?
Try
He
it.
said do a goosey goat and then do the
Oh man, they
beef.
finna have me eat a goat in here.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yes, thank you.
I'm finna eat some
She
goat.
said
Yeah.
goat.
So from like an African
Oh,
perspective, do they consider like the African slaves that came over? Do they consider those Black Americans, or do they consider those people like Africans still?
Africans.
Okay.
Africans.
So
So
who do they
them
consider
ev-
like Black Americans then?
Us.
Yeah.
What is us?
You.
I'm Nigerian.
and
All right. You know, I made that
He's
joke on the
identified
internet,
as
and like
Nigerian.
people like dug up that tweet and was like, "Oh, he thinks
And
like
he's
this because he's
Nigerian.
Nigerian."
We were talking about it earlier. We were like, everybody want to be Nigerian so bad because the
Yeah.
dude that came in here, he was clearly Puerto Rican, and he was like, "I'm 40% Nigerian." And then
I
we were like,
hate
I'm Puerto
yo,
Rican too.
I'm
that's
gonna
why
be
you said I
honest.
begged.
I hate. I'm 40% this. I'm 20% this.
I think everybody came from Africa, though, right?
Yeah.
So everybody's
So
African.
it's gonna show it. You know, if you got
Yeah.
any color in you, it's probably gonna show a little bit
Tell
that
me,
you were
look,
African
hey.
somewhere along the line.
I might be not
So
sure.
what are
down
the other misconceptions that are actually true about Black Americans?
Is the lazy part true about Black Americans though? Are we lazy?
I think we work differently. I think there's a difference in
That's
the
a
work,
good- I like
right?
that. I like that.
Where like some people will look at being in the field as work,
Yeah.
right? But some people will look at masterminding,
Mhm.
being able to construct a plantation as work,
Yes.
right? So I think like there's like a
There's
what
levels.
is
Yeah, what is your definition?
of working hard?
Oh,
Yeah.
exactly. Another one is, which I don't necessarily, I don't really agree because I know a lot of educated Black people.
Say
So
it.
being
Go ahead.
uneducated,
Say it.
uneducated,
Okay.
the lack of education.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do they
That's
teach you
another
like in
misconception.
Black History Month about like the past of the
In
blacks?
Nigeria, like if I was in Nigeria, what would they teach me?
Yeah, what would they teach you like
That
happened?
Is that the thing?
They probably would because it's always Black History Month in Nigeria. But if they would
Yeah.
teach you about history,
Well, I mean like of America though.
okay, of America. Ooh. See, a lot of Nigerians that haven't really actually come to America
Okay.
see it as mostly just white people. Oh, white, whites. So they get here and they're like,
What?
Oh, it's yeah.
so many Black people.
Yeah.
I think maybe the reason the misconception is like that though is because the way America was infrastructured
Mhm.
at a large time was to push the demographic down. So what they're really saying is poor people are uneducated. But I'm pretty sure if you go to Nigeria, poor people are also uneducated, but they're still looked at as Nigerian of there. So I think it's probably the same of like, I just think in America, there was an effort to make sure that demographic looked, or the poor demographic looked away.
Exactly.
I think that might be the.
And so to them, they're looking at, well, if we had the money, and if we had those same opportunities they have, there's no way we would be lacking education. The only reason we're lacking education is because my parents don't have the money, you know, to send me to school. But I'm gonna go to school, you know, as much as I can. If they had the money, there's no reason in the world why I would not be educated. So they're looking at it here. You guys have all the opportunity. You have scholarships. You have things. You have ways to get. And then even you might even have money, but you choose. I'm not gonna go to school. I'm just gonna be a.
I'm gonna go scam.
But
I'm gonna be
like,
a rapper.
I think.
I'm gonna be a rapper.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But I think it's more of like. So, like you said, you grew up in a Nigerian household, like strictness, things like that. You have both your parents?
Yes.
So, like, a lot of the system here removed a lot of people from their household, broken families, you know. So, it's not necessarily that if I had those opportunities, because if you were born here, you wouldn't have those opportunities because you might have one mom. Doing everything, one income in the house. Right. So I think it's like
it goes both ways. Like they're not here, they don't get it, they don't understand, you don't see it, you don't know. They're looking out really deep into why it's like that. And you might look at the same thing to them over there, you know. True. So they're not looking at, oh, that's true. They might be a single parent home and she couldn't have done everything and she tried and she did her best and you know, it was left up to you to make sure you went to school and things like that. But in Nigerian household, we're gonna make sure you go until you get married, you belong to that parent, you know. We're going to make sure that there's no reason for you to move out. There's no reason for you to do any of that stuff. Work and do everything, but we're going to, until you marry to another household, then that's when you can say, okay, you can go. So we're not going to let go. There's no 18,
got to get out. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not kicking my kids out because you're not always ready. Who's at 18? Come on, at 18. What are you? You're still a child.
You're not ready at 20.
You're not even ready at 25 a lot of times.
I think people just start getting ready at like 30.
Really, that's when 100%. You really have set. You go, okay, this is what I'm doing. This is what I want to do, and I'm starting to do it at 30. So to us, it's like, no, we know you need time. You can't. We know how hard it is for ourselves to make it out there. We don't expect you to be at that age and just because you're 18 you can go, or even because you graduated college you can go. No. You still got to get a job. You got to make sure you set. Make sure you make your money. When you make your money, then you get your house. Then you can go because I know you're solid and see, you had a foundation.
I like that, and because here in America, I swear to God, the way it seems like we're just rushed.
That's another
to
misconception
do everything.
That Americans just push their children out because they've reached an age where they say you're legal now. And you can now you're supposed to be able to take care of yourself and do a thing. You know, in Nigeria too, there's no loans. There's no loans, and there's no. Okay, I'm going to take this loan out to buy a house, and you gotta.
If you didn't earn it, you don't get it.
But when you do earn it and you get it, it's yours. There's no every year I got to pay this or the property tax. It's mine. I bought the land. I'm buying the house. I'm paying for everything that do the house. Once I build my house, it belongs to me.
Man.
And that's just that. And it's always going to belong to me.
How do you get dual citizenship?
Right. I don't know. After the AC thing, man, it sounds great over there, but that right there, that's a oof.
I mean, but as an American, as a black American that has all these opportunities, you should get a generator.
You should just get a generator then. I told you what to do. You should just get a generator. Just go with a generator.
Get a generator. Okay.
Even the generator is like, you got to go down there and buy gas. And you gotta get the gas to the house. That becomes expensive, and that's I
mean, you can't get a little gas can.
You can't. That thing is big. It's like as big as this table.
The gas can?
No,
the generator.
Yeah. This table. So you gotta, and the gas can is big. You know.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you're gonna have. You can't really tote that down there. You have to really put it on something and let it be transferred. And it's really big. It's a big jug. It's a big thing that you put the gas in. Okay. To last you a long time, you know.
Yeah.
You can put a little bit. That's gonna go fast. Those generators, they take a lot of gas, petroleum.
Okay. All right. So before we get up out of here, give us your top 5 Nigerian dishes.
Top 5
Ooh.
Nigerian dishes.
Yes.
Number 1, egusi soup and goat, which you guys are gonna have very soon.
She
Okay.
said no ifs, ands, or buts. You're gonna have it. Okay.
You're gonna have
Alright.
that very soon. Number 2, the jollof rice.
Mm-hmm.
Jollof rice with any meat and plantain. Definitely a banger.
Yes.
Okay.
Number 3, jollof spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Yeah. Yeah. Jollof spaghetti. Jollof spaghetti. That's
Okay.
a new that's one of the ones that's become so popular and so hype. Especially amongst the students. We do KSU Wednesdays.
Okay.
Shout out to Kennesaw State. We have student specials every Wednesday, $7 student specials, and they come. And a lot of times we have the jollof spaghetti. They love it.
Do y'all like check their school IDs?
Yeah, they must have a student ID.
Jesus Christ.
But we also take any other student ID as well. But you got to have
Okay.
a student ID.
So
But we
they
just
have to
dedicate
have
those
the
when.
ID though. That's it.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be active.
I don't have anything to check it and make sure it's not
Okay,
active.
Hey, hey, look.
But you're not gonna walk in here 47 with a student ID.
So that was
Alright, so
4.
that was 3. That was 3.
That was 3: the egusi, the jollof rice, and the jollof spaghetti.
Okay.
We have eforiro. That's a soup that you eat with fufu. Now that's spinach based, tomato based with peppers. So good.
Okay.
So very good. And number 5, I would have to say probably the moi moi. That's like a bean pie. It's made out of honey beans, spices, peppers. It's so good. So that's gonna be the top 5. And there's so many more soups and things to go on, but that's top 5.
We
So
finna
give me-
see
Top
in a
5 to
minute.
blow your
We finna
mind.
see
So
here in a
go-
minute.
I'ma
Give me
think
your
about
top
it.
5 American dishes.
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
Food that you eat in America.
She-
Wings.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
What
the-
flavor?
That-
What flavor?
I like honey garlic.
Oh, you know
Okay.
something. You know something.
Them honey
We
garlic
gonna be
wings.
best friends.
Yeah.
Hey, honey garlic gonna go.
Honey garlic is my favorite.
Okay.
Yes. What else do I like? I'm really like a pizza person. Not really, because I don't like cheese that much.
okay.
We never really ate cheese that much.
Mhm.
So maybe, depending on where
pizza.
it's from.
Okay.
That's 2.
What else is there?
These are your
Burger-
favorites.
I don't. It's so hard for
You a
me.
sushi person?
Absolutely
No.
not. You're smart. Don't ever eat sushi in your life. It's the worst thing that's
No,
ever
I'm
been
not. Try
created.
sushi?
Yeah, I
It's the
Okay.
worst thing ever.
have. I'll do a shrimp tempura, but I don't even
Yeah.
consider that real sushi like that.
Okay.
Like the raw sushi. That's okay.
Sushi's
I can do that. Steak. A good steak
Okay.
means a lot to me.
Okay.
I'm a meat eater. I like meat.
Hold up. How do you get your steak cooked?
Very, 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 very well done. Don't even play with me
She's
about.
in here eating
She's-
tires.
She
Yep.
was sitting there
She-
chewing.
She
Yes,
get a hockey puck on the plate.
yes, yes.
I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie, I used to be a very well done person myself. I slid over to the medium well side recently.
I don't want to see anything pink or even a little
She
bit.
said, I don't want that shit.
Mm-mm.
That cow cannot be moving on my plate.
That
No.
is
I feel
crazy.
it.
A good steak, very, very well done. I'll even tell him burn it.
This is insane.
I want that shit charred.
Yes, seriously.
So
And
4.
then maybe I like a good burger too. Sometimes.
Okay.
Very, very well done, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
Very, very well done.
So that's 4.
That's
Oh,
5.
That's 5.
That's
What
5.
she say?
She said a
Wings.
burger, wings. You
Steak.
said pizza sometimes.
Kinda sometimes,
That's 4.
yeah.
Sometimes.
That's 4.
And then a burger.
Burger,
And
steak,
steak.
pizza, wings. That's 4.
She said shrimp tempura.
Oh, she
That was
said-
that was your favorite?
No, she said
It's
she'll
a top,
do a shrimp
I'll do
tempura.
it.
Top
You said
5.
top
That was
5.
top 5. We need one
One
more.
more,
We
one
need
more.
one more.
What could that be?
It could be a
Ooh.
dessert.
I'm a dessert person, so I like pie. I like apple pie.
Okay. Well, ice cream, vanilla
Yes,
ice cream.
with ice cream.
I'm a cheesecake person.
I'm
No,
a cheesecake
no, no,
person
no.
too. I'm a
Okay, you're a
person,
cheesecake
too.
I
person.
love cheesecake.
You don't like
I like
cheesecake?
apple pie. I don't like
Oh,
cheese
we not
like that.
friends no more.
Yep.
Oh,
We
we're
are.
about to try it on camera?
On camera?
Yes.
Come on, bring it
Oh
through.
man.
See, we're gonna come back. We're gonna do a full YouTube video here of like tasting the food.
Okay.
So, but we'll do this. We
Oh,
have
man.
to.
That'd be
yeah.
great.
I'm scared.
You scared?
You're
I've
scared?
never had it before. She said goat. You bringing out goat?
He's like, go.
You never had goat before?
No.
Curry goat?
No.
No
Listen,
goat at all? You've never had before?
I am burgers, steaks, pizzas,
Chicken.
chicken, and salmon. That's all I eat.
Even Nigerian curry. Come on, I'm done.
What?
I don't want to talk about the Caribbean anymore.
I like okay, yeah. I
No,
eat
no,
Jamaican
you-
food too. Jamaican, well, it's all chicken.
Oh, you get
Jerk
curry.
chicken.
Jerk chicken.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Y'all make jerk chicken too?
No.
Oh.
Nigerians. I was about to say something crazy.
Well, I can tell. I can tell.
What were you
How
about
about
to
to say
say?
something crazy? Nothing. Nothing.
He said
How about I
nothing.
say Nigerians jerk chicken? I didn't-
We don't jerk chicken. But that's not crazy though, because we don't jerk chicken.
Nah, but the climate that we live in, he's gonna make this a
Yeah,
clip.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
for sure.
He's gonna make this a clip,
Well,
and he's gonna embarrass me.
What are like some Nigerian drinks?
This right here.
Okay.
This was really
Origin.
good, by the way.
I
Yeah.
kind of like that too. I really like that. I didn't really like it at first, but I kind of like it's chilled. I
Yeah.
think when I had it the first time it wasn't chilled, but
Okay.
chilled I like Origin. Palm wine,
Palm wine.
yes.
Sounds like it might be
Yep.
good. Do y'all have? Is there like Nigerian liquor?
We have Star. That's the type of beer that you only can get in Nigeria.
Okay.
They have what's the name of that liquor that they have? Tessie. What's the name of that hot drink that they have that they drink in Nigeria? That hot drink. What they drink in Nigeria? Yes. Yes.
What is it?
Ogogoro, that's another one. Ogogoro. They make that. There's nowhere else you can get it. You have to
Wow.
get that from
It's strong. It sounds like it's strong.
It is strong. It is very strong.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Made
They
my
use a
chest
lot
hurt
of those
thinking
drinks
about
too to help cure some certain things.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, like stomach issues you got, you drink some Ogogoro, it's gone.
And it's like alcohol.
See, the two places I gotta go is Nigeria and Tokyo. Those are my two.
Ooh,
If I can get
Tokyo would
those-
be nice. Tokyo would be
Tokyo would be
seemingly
dope.
dope.
Yeah.
And Singapore. Singapore's on that list for me.
I heard Singapore, like you can like cook your egg on the ground and eat it. Like that's how
Yeah.
clean it is.
I'm telling you, I'm trying to get out there next year. What's your dream destination? Your dream vacation?
That's a good question. I really think I want to go to Greece.
Okay.
I want to go to
Yeah.
Greece too.
I
Santorini?
really, yes,
Yeah.
I just from seeing pictures and seeing people that have gone, I really feel like that I would could vibe in Greece.
What is fun to you when you go on vacation?
Fun to me is a good place with good music and good
Okay.
drinks.
So you be getting lit.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fun to me.
She be turned up.
Yeah, I like to hang out. That's fun to me.
So
Good
what's
music,
what's your
good
drink of
drinks.
choice when you go out?
Tequila.
Oh Lord.
She's a real one. All right.
Tequila.
Tequila everything.
Yes.
Tequila's an upper. That's why
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Tequila's a
Tequila.
hurt. It hurts right here.
It hurts.
What's your favorite tequila?
I like Don Julio.
Oh man. Donny
That's
boy.
that's my favorite. Don Julio.
So she gonna go. Okay.
Yeah.
You go out. Go
Is
crazy.
there a better tequila than Don Julio?
Yes.
'Cause
The
that
Azul.
Casamigo
You ever
was
tried
trash.
the
Clase,
Azul?
It's
Oh, the
I
blue
think-
one,
listen.
the white and blue bottle.
it's so
Yes.
smooth, but I would never buy it
It's
again.
so smooth.
I won't buy it again.
No, we had
Why?
this
I
tequila
just
in
can't-
Mexico.
For me to spend that much on a
Mexico?
bottle,
Yeah.
for me to get drunk, yeah. Outside the club.
Outside
Oh,
the
and
club, the
the club
bottle
is-
150.
Yeah, I'm not finna spend 150
Yeah,
to
that's-
get drunk.
Yeah,
Ooh, it's so good though. It's so smooth and
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, nah, class. It is good though. It's really good.
Those are my top two. Yeah, if it's not
Azul.
those two, I'm probably not gonna drink tequila.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see what this.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what the goat talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we could do this.
This is crazy. I'm finna eat
I
goat.
can't believe you eat Nigeria for the first time.
Yeah, this is my first time on camera. Damn. I hope my face. I hope my
I hope
But
face.
your
she has
face
like
too.
the fufu too for the.
Yes, that's the
Oh
only way
wow,
you can eat that.
this is gonna be crazy.
So I'm finna get the full experience.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh boy.
This is about to be. So
I'm
much
very
fun.
I'm very like different when it comes to food. Like I'm
Mhm.
very weird with food. Like if I've never heard of it or never had it, I don't want it.
I'm
So
that-
now
I'm
y'all
that
get
way
me out my
too.
shell. Look at it. He was waiting on this moment.
I'm that way too.
I
was
told
waiting on
him.
this
I don't
moment.
like to really try
He's
to
like-
do different stuff, new things. I'm kind of skeptical about it. So yeah.
When we went to Fufu and Chill
Okay.
last year or the beginning of this year. Up here it is. You see
Oh,
that?
man.
You see it?
What's the
That's Fufu.
Put it here.
what's the thing on the right? Is that
That's
a
the
bubble?
fufu
That's the Fufu.
That's a bubble?
over there. With for them.
It's a bubble.
Yeah. Let me move
Oh,
this.
my fault, my
It's
fault.
not a bubble.
Okay.
It's wrapped
Okay,
in
so-
plastic.
So,
That's
so,
why.
so walk
Oh,
him
it's in
through what he's
plastic.
supposed to do right now.
Clean your hands because you're
Yes.
gonna eat your hand. You're gonna be licking your hands and
Mhm.
everything. You gotta make sure your hands clean. So you wanna unwrap that fufu first.
Go ahead. You got it. You
I'm
got
doing it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh man. Okay, right here.
Okay, open it up.
There you go. Oh, he got it. Good.
See, right?
Yeah.
The form.
Drop it.
It's the form. And just drop it on there. Boom.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so now
it's
next
smoking.
step.
What's
Next step, if you want to get real, when you become a not a
Professional.
novice, but when you become a professional,
I'm a rookie at this
you
right
get
now.
rookies use spoons and forks to eat it.
Oh,
I'm
really?
a spoon and fork kind of person.
You are.
No, you gotta get the real
so I
experience.
You gotta get the
real
real. Then
experience.
later you can eat it with a fork and spoon.
All right, so
But when you want to become a real professional, you don't. It doesn't
This
matter
looks
how
so
hot that
good.
fufu is, cause it's hot.
Oh, it's hot.
there's more.
Oh, those are. Oh.
That's the jollof rice.
Okay,
there.
first, before we do this, I need you to taste these plantains. Plantain. How do you pronounce it?
Plantain.
Plantains. Try the plantain real quick.
Okay. Oh, she gave me a fork.
He's
gonna grab one of
person.
those.
All right. It's a little hot.
Before
Oh,
you
wait,
eat
wait.
it, I need you to think about all the
plantains I've
Jamaican
had?
plantains
Okay.
you have eaten in your
All
life.
right. It's hot.
How did they
And
taste?
cancel those out.
Yeah.
Cancel them out.
No, I need you to keep them up there because you're gonna be like, wow, this is different.
All right, we on camera with it.
Go ahead. You can say it. You can say it. You can say it.
I ain't gonna lie. That's pretty fire.
So what?
Come on, man.
Pretty good.
Okay.
Come on now.
That's
Quality work right
that's
there.
very quality. That's very quality.
Yes.
Okay. That's really good, actually.
Mm. He about to lose his mind on it. He can't even contain it.
Ooh.
He can't contain himself.
Okay, we'll do that.
Okay.
Okay, he
Off
just wanted to
last.
try. All right. So you get a little piece of the fufu.
Mm-hmm.
Just grab it.
Just pinch it.
All right.
Okay, there you go.
That's enough.
A little bit more than that.
Okay,
Now,
all
our
right,
son
all right,
can
all
be.
right.
He's 10 months. Good. Now you kind of get it, roll it up a little bit, get it into a nice
Yep.
little. There you go. So you want to use that as like a scoop,
Yep.
you know,
So
And
like
just-
scoop a little
and just
bit.
scoop a little of that soup. Scoop enough so you can know you can. There you go. Get into it. Uh huh.
There you
There.
go. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, eat it.
Do I chew it or just swallow it?
Chew it because I want you to taste it.
Go ahead, you can say it. You can say it.
Okay. My opinion has been changed.
Okay.
It's definitely, yeah, that's good. It tastes like,
It's spicy. If you
That's
guys
not-
are
it's
okay with
not-
spicy,
it's not spicy. It tastes like something I've had before.
there's nothing like it. What would you have had that's like that?
I'm trying to.
This is good.
I know.
Like, I can eat this all day.
You can.
All day.
And
I
this
lied
is
to you.
yam. It's not like dough or, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's yam, so it's really good for you.
Yeah, that's him. I got
That's it,
I got some spice on it.
Yeah. So
Okay.
let's go ahead and move that out the way. What is this?
That's beef.
Beef.
Mhm.
Okay. Here we
I've
go.
had beef before.
Mm-hmm.
So try the little beef. Go ahead.
Do I
Put
use
that-
my hands?
Put that beef in. Put.
Relax. Relax.
Relax.
He needs to relax right now.
Just take a
Hands
take
again?
a bite of it.
Hands
Yeah,
again?
you
I
can
mean,
use
you
your
can pick
hands,
it up.
yeah.
It's a small piece.
Okay.
There's like no. Go ahead.
There's no bone, like if you want to
Okay,
say there's no
yeah.
bone in it, right? So you don't have to worry about.
Okay. Okay.
It's him.
That's good.
Yes.
That's really good. I'm not even boosting for the camera. This is actually really good. What'd you season this with?
I can't tell you the seasonings now. What do you say?
Yeah.
Even if I told you, you wouldn't be able to duplicate it. I trust me.
Mm.
You had to go so many places to get those spices. You would be like, oh, I just give up.
I'm convinced now.
Yeah, you get. Yeah.
Even
This
as
is-
long as I've been seeing my mom cook at goosey soup and all this thing,
So
I still cannot duplicate it
now.
to
I
just
go with my
like
hands too?
she
No,
does
no,
it.
you
You
I'm
know
about to
how
say.
it's
rice.
something, I don't know what it is, but I can
Let's
come
see,
pretty
rice
close.
I'm out.
live.
Live
This is my first time trying all of this. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Y'all doing something over
we
here.
got them.
Y'all doing something for real over here.
And like
We got
after you eat
It's
it,
got a little kick to it too.
Mhm.
Just a little bit.
Mhm.
Not too
Yeah.
crazy, but just enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
you'll
got
be
'em.
back.
I'll be back.
Yes,
For sure.
For
yes.
Yes.
For sure. For sure. This is good.
What do you think? Like, was the best part? I mean, you haven't really got to indulge in it.
I haven't
Yeah.
got to indulge.
First sample.
First sample.
What would you order first?
I'm a sweet guy, so I would get the plantains for sure. The
Okay.
beef.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what y'all put on
I
that.
need a
Pause. Pause. I don't know what y'all put on that, but that is like that. That is very good, and the fufu is really good too.
You
It's
smell
different.
that? She said she was cooking stew.
Yeah.
That's what's on the beef.
Okay.
Yeah. So you get the,
The
stew.
beef is
You
good.
get the stew.
Dog.
on
The
top
beef
of
is
white
very
rice
good.
and
Yeah.
Would you this or Jamaican food?
Get some more of that soup. Get a lot of it so you can really know.
I ain't trying to
you know?
spill nothing. Hold on. Just slide that your way.
I don't even understand why we still talking about Jamaica in here. Real, you know?
Yeah, I be trying to tell people, I just have to bring it up, man. There's no down to Jamaica.
Not at all. I like Jamaican food. I really
Jamaican
do.
Food is good.
Yeah.
And that's spinach. That's what the greens is in there. Spinach. Mhm.
See, I like spinach,
Yes.
so I think that might be. It's a little spice to it.
Yeah. It's
I
gonna
like
be.
it, though.
Mhm.
But it's not like a crazy like. Oh, it's too hot.
So tell everybody where they can come find this food.
Yes. So we're at. You want her to?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Yeah,
you go ahead.
so-
Come find it.
We're at Choma's African Cuisine. The newest, the first Nigerian restaurant actually in Kennesaw, Georgia.
Oh, wow.
And we're so excited about this place. Everybody's learning about the place. Everybody that comes here is so happy with the food. They're so happy with the service, and we want you guys to come out, come have a goosey soup with us, come have jollof rice with us, come have fried rice, come have all the stews that we have, and you're gonna love it. Kennesaw, Georgia, Chalmers African Cuisine. That's where we're at.
I'm
Hey,
about
it's
to crush
stamped.
this food.
It's definitely stamped. This is my first time having all this fufu. I've had plantains before, but the fufu's actually. Hey, you seen I went back.
Yeah, facts.
You seen I went
Hey,
back.
look, I'm ready to cut these cameras off.
You
So
seen
make
I
sure
went
y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. We'll be doing more food videos here. Have to.
She wasn't lying. You gonna lick your fingers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
You gonna lick your fingers in here.
Yeah, definitely.
This is fire.
But until the next time we see y'all, peace.